Are you a boy or a man? When it comes to becoming a man, there are harsh truths that are unrelated to age. The shift from boy to man is never easy, but it is made much more difficult in today's world. Boys are feminized from an early age in modern society. It's possible that you have also been indoctrinated by society, and a male child is directly affected by it. Perhaps you even subscribe to the notion that masculinity is harmful and that men ought to be more feminine. Think about this. Ever since you were a little boy, you have been told your masculine traits are inherently bad. Most, if not all of your teachers were women. And if you did not behave like the girls in class, that means you were doing bad. As a boy, if you are competitive, seek challenges, and have a lot of energy, you get shamed and scolded for it. At the same time, these qualities are vitally required for a man to rule, provide, and defend. It won't be simple to reverse the brainwashing if you have been repressing your natural urges for as long as you can remember, but the effort will be worthwhile. Establish your own worth. This is the brutal truth. However, you should see this as a good thing. It means no matter who you are, you can build yourself up to a high-value man. Take note of the man you truly respect in your life. Which makes you respect them? Problem-solving skills, the ability to deal with adversity, provisioning, courage, strength, discipline, or leadership. Whatever makes you respect them as a man has nothing to do with age. Let's discuss 4 crucial things that will turn boys into men. First and foremost, accountability. Boys tend to do as they like or feel like it, and they frequently hold other people responsible for their life's consequences. Rather than accepting accountability, they lament issues and see themselves as victims in certain circumstances. Men are aware that there is always some responsibility to assume. There is still ownership to assume even in cases where someone else mistreats you. For example, you might have chosen to ignore red flags 9 out of 10 times. In life, we are not victims of circumstances, but of our own mind. By accepting your responsibilities, you take charge of your problems and you take charge of your life. We are where we are in life, not because of other people, but because of ourselves. Number 2, doing instead of talking. We've all known the friend who talked a big game, always bragging about how many girls he slept with, how much money he's made, and his fighting skills. This guy had some beautiful stories to go along with the bragging. At the end of the day, it was all talk. To become a ladies' man, become financially free, or become a good fighter takes work. Boys pick the easy way to try and achieve the status they want, and they do so by bragging. This status is not real, and any real situation will always expose that. Men know talk is cheap, and that action speaks louder than words. Know when to keep your mouth shut, know when to put your head down and work in silence without breathing a single complaint. Men focus on doing instead of talking. For many men, the third one can be challenging. Give up fapping and playing video games. Video games are great, but you have to understand that they are made solely to satisfy your macho fantasies. Why do you believe that a ridiculous number of men and boys suffer from video game addiction? Conquest, prestige, rivalry, and challenge. Every video game that sells has as its fundamental goal appealing to people's basic needs and aspirations. These accomplishments are fictitious, and losing yourself in video games saps your drive and vitality for the real world. Another way of losing yourself in forced reality is fapping to online content. Fake conquest. Which you are watching are other people. You have an approach to the opposite sex, and neither are you performing in the act yourself. Be aware of this and the fact that a lot of men end up with erectile dysfunction as a side effect. Fourthly, learn to regulate your feelings. Boys frequently act on their feelings. Whether they feel like it or not, men take care of business. In our society, there is a great effort made to transform men into women. Boys and men are routinely told by society to open up, listen to their feelings, and express them. Being a male or being tough enough are considered negative terms. However, this is where things take a dark turn. Men and women often express their emotions in different ways. When you tell a woman to open up and stop suppressing their emotions, they talk about their feelings and might cry. When you tell men to stop suppressing their emotions, and listen to their feelings, they could become very violent. You might attack someone during a road rage because you are listening to your feelings instead of controlling them. One of the most important foundational elements of masculinity is emotional restraint. 99% of American school shooters were raised by a single mother. In the home, fathers uphold discipline and order. When fatherlessness is on the rise and boys are encouraged by society to respond to their emotions, this is a problem. Adverse events can transpire in an instant. This does not imply that, as a male, you hold everything inside. It may be necessary for you to speak with your brothers or friends if the situation is critical. Perhaps you should vent at the gym you really have as a man. By the way, if you want to level up in life, don't forget to show some love by hitting the like and subscribe button. Until next time.